Hey everyone, welcome back to Mental Health for Creators, where we talk about how to stay inspired, productive, and mentally strong without burning out. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on tips to help you create consistently and sustainably. Let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like your creativity is stuck? Like your ideas just aren't flowing, and no matter what you do, you can't seem to get back into that creative zone? We often think of creativity as something that just happens, that some days ideas come naturally and other days we're just out of luck. But here's the truth. Creativity is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. So today, we're going to talk about how you can exercise your brain to keep your creative thinking sharp, flexible, and always ready for new ideas. Let's get started. Creativity is a skill, not just talent. A lot of people think that creativity is something you're either born with or not. But science says otherwise. Your brain is designed to make new connections. The more you practice creative thinking, the better your brain gets at it. That means if you feel like you're not creative enough, it's not because you can't be. It's just that you haven't been training your brain the right way. Think about athletes. They don't just wake up one day and become amazing at their sport. They train every single day. Creativity works the same way. If you want better ideas, faster problem solving, and more innovative thinking, you have to practice creativity every day. So how do we do that? Let's go over some exercises that will help you build a stronger, more creative brain. Challenge your brain with new experiences. One of the easiest ways to train your creativity is to break out of your routine. Your brain loves patterns. If you do the same things in the same way every day, your brain gets comfortable, which is great for efficiency but bad for creativity. To keep your mind flexible, you need to constantly expose yourself to new things. This doesn't have to be anything huge. It can be as simple as taking a different route to work, trying a new hobby, even if you're bad at it, listening to music in a genre you never listened to, reading books or watching movies outside your usual taste, cooking a dish from a different culture. When your brain experiences something new, it has to work harder to process it. That strengthens your ability to think in new ways and come up with fresh ideas. So if you feel stuck creatively, do something different today, even something small. Write without overthinking. Another powerful way to train creativity is through free writing, which is just writing whatever comes to mind without stopping or editing. Grab a notebook or open a blank document and set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes. Then just write whatever pops into your head. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. It doesn't matter if it's good. Just let your thoughts flow. The goal here isn't to write something perfect. It's to train your brain to express ideas without fear or hesitation. When we overthink, we block creativity. Free writing helps remove that block and lets your ideas flow naturally. If you do this every day, even for a few minutes, you'll notice your ideas come faster and easier over time. Ask more questions. Curiosity is one of the biggest drivers of creativity. The more questions you ask, the more creative your thinking becomes. Try making this a habit in your daily life. Whenever you see something interesting, ask yourself, why was this made this way? What would happen if I changed it? What's another way to look at this problem? For example, if you're watching a movie, don't just watch it, analyze it. Why did the director choose this scene? What if the ending was different? If you're scrolling through social media, ask yourself, what makes this post interesting? How could I do something unique with this idea? Creativity isn't just about coming up with new ideas. It's about looking at things from different perspectives. The more you train yourself to ask questions, the more natural creative thinking becomes. Combine unrelated ideas. One of the best ways to strengthen creativity is to take two completely different ideas and try to combine them. A lot of the most creative inventions in history happened because someone connected ideas that didn't seem related at all. For example, a notebook and glue gave us sticky notes, a phone and camera gave us smartphones, a watch and a computer gave us smartwatches. You can practice this by picking two random objects or concepts and challenging yourself to combine them into something new. For example, what if you mixed a coffee shop and a library? Maybe that could lead to a quiet, study-friendly cafe where people can check out books while they drink their coffee. The more you practice this, the better your brain gets at making unexpected connections, one of the key skills of creativity. Give yourself constraints. This might sound weird, but creativity actually thrives under limits. When you have too many options, your brain can get overwhelmed. But when you have restrictions, your brain gets more creative. Try setting creative challenges for yourself, like write a story in just 10 words, draw something using only 3 colors, make a video using only 1 camera angle. These kinds of challenges force your brain to think outside the box and find solutions you wouldn't have considered otherwise. If you ever feel stuck creatively, try adding a constraint instead of removing one. It might just unlock new ideas. Final thoughts. Make creativity a daily habit. At the end of the day, creativity isn't something you wait for. It's something you train. Just like you wouldn't expect to build muscle without working out, you can't expect your creative thinking to improve without practice. The more you challenge your brain, the sharper and more creative it becomes. So don't just wait for inspiration to strike. Do something today to train your creativity. Try a new experience. Free write for a few minutes. Ask more questions or challenge yourself to combine 2 unrelated ideas. Even small daily exercises can make a huge difference over time. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of Mental Health for Creators. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.